minutes of soccer. I'm back with the starting lineup right now. Let's go.
The kids really rallied together and came together as a unit, and really were playing great soccer at the section tournament. Really the first game of state.
Kevin took the shot from about 20 yards out, hit the goalie in the hands. I just ran after it as fast as I could on the rebound. Their defenders were nowhere to be found.
There is no place in the state of Minnesota so rich, so special when it comes to the sport of soccer. No school, no team has dominated the sport in the 80s like the Apple Valley programs. It starts at a young age and is nurtured and nourished with a community that cares, parents that encourage, and coaches that teach. This then is the story of a special season, a season that saw both the boys and girls teams excel to heights few athletes reach. It is a story of success, a story of Apple Valley soccer. As the fall leaves parachuted to an eventual winterland, the boys' team was heating up. The challenge was easily defined, though difficult to attain. Repeat as state champions, perhaps one of the most difficult tasks in all of sport. But the Eagles' regular season indicated they were right on track. And while the boys' team rolled, the girls shined. Kurt Virgin had seen success in his 8-year tenure as coach. He was closing out a career that produced 122 wins and 4 state tournament appearances. In 1989, Virgin benefited from outstanding senior leadership. Tri-captains Aaron Seaman, Carrie Poole, and Angie Rohr set a winning tone, intermixing experience with youth.
Well, it's our job to lead the team, like to show by example, to make sure that everyone on the team is working together, there aren't any problems within the team, and just to make sure that everything will flow outside the game so we can play together during the games.
Well, we knew that we had to pull all the players together. We have a lot of younger players that we've never played with before, and we had to make them feel like they're a part of the team.
When you mix outstanding leadership with an abundance of talent, the result is a winning brand of soccer. And the Eagles turned up the intensity a notch just in time for the tournaments, just in time to knock off Rosemount in round 1.
Now we're not going to let them back in. We're going to go for the juggler. Next goal, let's get the next goal. Let's get another one. Let's put them out of their misery early. Let's not let up a bit.
The girls highlighted a banner section performance by beating number 1 rated Burnsville. Attribute much of the success to team unity.
I really think it's been the togetherness. I think we've got a good blend, and the kids really do a lot of things together.
We do things together, and we play as a team. It's all really, when we see each other in school, we're all pumped up for the game, and everybody's got a common goal, and it's to get back to state and take it.
You gotta want this game! 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3,
While the ladies played the role of underdog in the tournaments, the boys were the team to beat. And after knocking off Burnsville in the section finals, the Eagles soared into the state tournament with visions of a trip to the Dome. Bloomington Jefferson was the 3rd straight team Apple Valley faced that was rated in the top 10. And while providing a challenge, the Jaguars could only contain the Eagles so long. A 1-0 final advanced the Eagles to the state semifinals and ensured a shot at defending the state title in the Metrodome.
Oh, it means everything in the world just to be there sitting in the locker room where Herschel and Gaetti laces up their shoes. I mean, it's great coming through the corridor and stepping out on the field, watching all those people just greet you. Oh, it's one of the best feelings, one of the best feelings in the world.
We try to keep the team together, the seniors, pretty much the returners. And I mean, all the players have played together for a long time. And we didn't really have much of a problem getting them to play together.
In the summer you play in front of people in lawn chairs. This year we're going to be playing in front of those velvet chairs at the Metrodome. So I think it's going to be a great experience for the kids and the school and the community. So we're real fortunate to get back in there.
Wingers do a good job of burning. We can burn them outside, bring it in.
The boys were not the only Apple Valley team that wanted to move into the warmer climate of indoor soccer. The girls squared off with conference rival Bloomington Kennedy in the quarterfinals, ready to make it a co-ed duo in the semis. A chilly fall air was warmed with a 2-0 victory. Determined to send Coach Virgin out on a memorable note, the ladies rose to the occasion.
Well, I think every year he's wanted to go, but for a team, I think we want to try really hard for him too, plus us as individuals. So I think we want to do it.
Onward to the Metrodome, where 2 of the state's teams would showcase their talents with the backing of the state's top fans.
What's my favorite one? Well, being a true Eagle band director in heart by heart, I guess it has to be the Apple Valley School song.
Yes, this was what both teams had strived for since the season had kicked off. The boys' team had grown accustomed to challenges, and the semifinal matchup with Wayzata would provide another test of skill, another test of character.
3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Let's go, Eagles! This is it!
Let's make our minds up, guys. You saw that situation in the girls' locker room. We saw it last one of our championship game. We don't want to see that happen with us. All you got to do 2 things tonight. 1, get the desire to get those loose balls like we've done all year long, especially the Jefferson game. Number 2, keep your control out there.
Defense had become a team trademark, and with Nick Pasquarello in goal, scoring proved an almost impossible task for opponents. Defense was the call of the first half, and goose eggs on the scoreboard meant it was time to motivate.
Use this whole field like we talked about, guys. Don't be tentative. Get out there and assert yourself in the field. There's no such thing as a 50-50 ball tonight, guys.
The young boys decided the outcome. Nathan connected with Mark, and the celebration was on. Pasquarello put the fire out on any Wayzata hopes of a comeback, and the Eagles had earned a spot in the state championship.
Well,
they thought we were going to be a weak defense, and we came out and we're going to break the record for least goals against. And we got power forwards again, and I think we're going to win it again.
Last year we had more individual talent. This year we worked more as a team, and we got great teamwork together, and that's what we've been striving on all year, and it's really helped for us and it's put us here where we are.
Sitting up there last year in the stands, it wasn't quite the feeling they have coming down here, having the big deal in school, go home, take some rest, come down here, and when you go onto the dome surface, it's incredible, it's unbelievable, it's much better than being in the stands.
While the boys set up a title showdown, the girls took the field against Park Cottage Grove. It would prove a thriller. Park's one goal was enough. And despite a valiant Eagle effort, this would prove Kurt Virgin's last game as head coach, leaving to take on the role of soccer coach at Egan. But like all Virgin coach teams, the 1989 edition put on a display of determination. A 1-0 loss indicated the end of the season. The pain was temporary, and in reflecting back, the memories will only be fond ones.
Like we told the girls, you don't always get what you want, and you just got to you work hard, you do what you can, and there's only 4 teams that made it this far in the whole state, so we got to feel good about our Section 1 championship and all our 17 wins we had this year. It was a heck of a season, and it's unfortunate it didn't work out the way we wanted at the end, but that's life.
The girls proudly joined the rest of the community to cheer on the boys' team in the state championship against #1 rated St. Paul Academy. There were few superlatives left. The stage was set for a classic.
P-S-Q-U-R-L-E-L-L, Pasquarello! Pasquarello!
Nathan Young, number 13. Why? He's my friend, that's why. Great runner, great
kicking
great
fire.
fastest guy out there?
Nathan Young,
by
Nathan
far.
Young, fastest guy out there. Let me tell you.
Justin Hansen, Skyhorn, I don't know. Nathan Young. P-A-S-Q-U-A-R-E-L-L-O, Pasquarello.
You do it.
St. Paul Academy had built up a healthy scrapbook throughout the season, but on this night, the Spartans would find the ultimate test, an Eagle team at its best. A pair of talented teams offset each other in the first half, providing a scoreless 2 quarters and setting the stage for a dramatic finish.
You got 40 minutes of soccer, guys. All we need to do is work some good midfield play from the defenders up to the mids and a couple smart passes. You got a 2-on-1 or a 1-on-1. You beat the first man, open up the other, and then take the shot.
The final half featured all the drama you'd expect when 2 heavyweights slug it out for supremacy. The defense continued on its shutout mission. Finally, the call was answered. Nathan Young took care of the outcome with the biggest goal of his life. A 1-0 victory meant back-to-back state titles and time to celebrate.
God, this is one of the toughest games I've ever played in. One wall and shots like that, but they weren't nothing. I couldn't believe it. It's great.
Last year was fun, but being a senior, knowing that this is sweet, and beating SBA is even sweeter.
Well, I'll tell you, I just feel real fortunate to get to this championship game. And I'll tell you, we were honored to play in a field with SBA. Buzz Lagos has got a great program over there, and Manuel Lagos is the best player in the state. He's outstanding. We had 2 or 3 players I felt were of his caliber. And I think tonight the Eagles came out ready and showed everybody what kind of team we had, and really maintain their high-scoring forwards, Tony Sana and Manuel. And I was real happy that the guys played. They came and responded well. They weren't nervous. They knew they had a tough game in, and our defense has stood tall all year long. And if you get past the defense, you got Pasquarello to deal with, and you saw the kind of saves he made tonight. I was just real happy with a great team victory.
The mission was finally complete, and what a feat. A team that featured tremendous talent in soccer and a 3.6 grade point average in the classroom had just been rewarded the ultimate season. Actually, in Apple Valley, it was the ultimate seasons, plural, for a pair of teams that provided thrills to last a lifetime and memories that will forever live in the Valley.
Each day I live, I want to be a day to give the best of me. I'm only one, but not alone. My finest day is yet unknown. I broke my heart for every gain. To taste the sweet, I face the pain. I rise and fall, yet through it all, this much remains. I want one moment in time when I'm more than I thought I could be. When away, and the answers are all up to me. Give me one moment in time when I'm racing with destiny. Then in that one moment of time, I will feel eternity. One moment in time when I'm more than I thought I could be. When all of my dreams are hurried away, and the answers are all up to me. Give me one moment in time when I'm ready.